Hey everyone, today I want to talk about something that used to frustrate me every time I tried to set up a gig or just play around at home. You know how it goes, you grab one of those cheap Arranger keyboards, thinking it'll have everything you need, but then you realize the sounds are thin, the styles are cheesy, and the screen is so tiny you can't even see what you're doing without squinting. It's like buying a Swiss Army knife that only has two tools. Sure, it works in a pinch, but it's not exactly built for real use. That's why I was so relieved when I finally upgraded to the Korg Pa5X 61. This thing doesn't just meet expectations, it blows them out of the water. If you're serious about playing live, recording, or just having a solid keyboard that doesn't hold you back, this might be the one. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, the sound library alone is worth the price of admission. We're talking over 2,000 sounds, 500 styles, and 400 keyboard sets. That's not just a bunch of presets thrown together, these are high-quality, professional-grade sounds that cover everything from grand pianos and vintage organs to synths and orchestral instruments. I've played gigs where the venue's piano was out of tune, and I just switched to one of the Korg's electric pianos or a nice Rhodes, and no one was the wiser. The new PCM data pulled from Korg's SV2 and Nautilus synths adds this extra layer of depth, especially if you're into retro or analog sounds. It's like having a studio's worth of gear in one box. Then there's the 8-inch high-resolution touchscreen. I remember trying to navigate menus on a 3-inch screen and wanting to throw the whole thing out the window. But with the Pa5X, everything is right there in front of you, big, clear, and easy to tap. You can drag and drop styles, tweak parameters, or even load up a song with just a few taps. And the screen tilts, which is a small thing but makes a huge difference when you're setting it up on a stand or a crowded stage. No more craning your neck or squinting like you're reading a restaurant menu in dim lighting. One feature that's saved me more times than I can count is the smooth sound transition. Ever tried switching from a ballad to a rock song mid-set and had the keyboard stutter or cut out? Yeah, it's not a good look. The Pa5X handles transitions seamlessly, so you can go from a soft jazz style to a driving rock groove without missing a beat. It's the kind of thing you don't notice until it's not working, and then you realize how much it matters. Polyphony is another big deal, especially if you're layering sounds or playing complex pieces. The Pa5X has maximum polyphony, which means you can stack up multiple instruments, use splits and layers, and still have plenty of voices left for sustain and effects. I've played pieces that require a lot of notes at once, and this keyboard handles it without breaking a sweat. No dropped notes, no glitches, just smooth, responsive playing. For live performers, the Pa5X also has built-in effects that are actually useful. Reverb, chorus, delay, EQ, it's all there, and it's not just tacked on as an afterthought. You can dial in exactly what you need for your sound, whether you're going for a lush, ambient vibe or a tight, punchy stage presence. And the keyboard itself is weighted, so it feels like a real piano. If you're used to playing on an acoustic or a high-end digital piano, the Pa5X's keys will feel familiar right away. Now, I'll be honest, it's not perfect. The Pa5X is a bit heavy, so if you're lugging it around a lot, you'll definitely want a good case or a sturdy stand. And while the touchscreen is great, it's not quite as responsive as a tablet or a computer screen. But these are minor quibbles compared to what this keyboard does well. All in all, the Korg Pa5X 61 is the kind of keyboard that grows with you. Whether you're a hobbyist who wants more flexibility or a pro who needs reliability on stage, it's got you covered. The sounds are rich, the workflow is intuitive, and the build quality is top-notch. If you've been frustrated with cheap keyboards that hold you back, this is the upgrade you've been waiting for. Check it out using the link below if you want to see more details.